Hello, second graders. Welcome to Writing with me, Miss Taylor. Let's see if we are ready. Do we have a pencil? Writing packet. Got mine right here. Writing surface, so you should be on some kind of a flat area, either a desk or a table. We're going to pay attention to capital letters and end marks. We are going to be careful of lines and spaces, having neat handwriting. We want to make sure that we write neatly so that other people can understand what we are trying to communicate. And we want to pay attention to spelling. So all words should be spelled correctly if they're on our paper. And if it's not on our paper, then we can just kind of try our best and we can sound it out. But if it is on our paper, it should be spelled correctly. And our goal is to carefully form complete sentences and to especially write neatly and carefully. All right, so today we are looking at our writing packet, and we're going to look at the bottom of page 6. So the bottom of page 6 looks like this. Ooh, it says Tuesday, and today is actually Tuesday, so that's kind of cool. All right, so we are looking at the bottom of page 6. I sometimes like to write the date at the top. It's January 5th. Happy New Year, second graders. It's January 5th, and it's now 2021. Oh my goodness. Where does the time go? Happy New Year. All right. So you can go ahead and write your name here in this little spot, and then we are going to correct the sentences. So number 1 says, Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. All right. Well, we know that this sentence is about Marta. So that is our subject. Our subject tells who or what the sentence is about. And so here is Marta. She's our subject, and she's also a noun. We know a noun is a person, place, or thing. We also know that this is someone's name. So it is what kind of noun? Ooh. Yeah. Did you say proper? Proper nouns must have capital letters. They simply must. Otherwise, it wouldn't be proper. And it wouldn't be proper. So let's make sure we give Marta a capital letter. She is a proper noun. Marta. Whoops. I forgot to correct my sentence above there before I start writing it. Miss Taylor's getting ahead of myself here. So Marta is a proper noun. Proper noun. Proper. We need a capital letter, but it's also the beginning of the sentence. So we need to make sure we have a capital letter here. Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. Here's some more proper nouns. Dallas is the name of a city. Texas is the name of a state. And we know that if we have the name of a city, we need a capital letter. And if we have a name of a state, like we live in the state of Minnesota, we need a capital letter. So we're going to give these a couple of capital letters here. And then also, we need something else to separate the city and the state. You know what that is? Yeah, we need a comma. And a comma is kind of like a little period with a little tail on it, like a little curve there. Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. And that is a statement. Let's make a period and circle it. It is a statement. Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. All right, let's see. Every sentence has a subject, verb, makes complete sense, has a capital letter and an end mark. So let's see. Marta is our subject. Who or what is the sentence about? It's about Marta. And do we have a verb? Is it saying something about Marta? Is Marta doing something? Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. Yeah. So she lives there. That's kind of our verb. And let's see, does it make sense? Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. Does it have a capital letter? Well, it does now. End mark? Yep. All right, now let's finish writing this in beautiful handwriting. Marta lives, and second graders, make sure that your letters are sitting on the line. Some of the work that Miss Len and Miss Schultz and I have gotten lately has been a little bit, some people are kind of going under the line and then on top, kind of like they're on a roller coaster. So try to make sure your letters are sitting nicely on that line. Most of you are doing a fabulous job. Some of us need a little reminder about that. Marta lives in, leaving a little finger space between each letter, Dallas. So here's our proper noun, the name of a city in Texas. And then we'll put our little comma there. Marta lives in Dallas. And then our other proper noun is Texas. And there's our end mark. All right, so let's see. Marta lives in Dallas, Texas. Got my capital letter. Got my capital letter for my proper nouns. And I've got my end mark. So I checked it. Now I can give myself a check mark. Checked it, and then I check it. Check before you check. All right. Number 2. Why are you going to Canada in June? Hey, my family often goes to Canada in June. My husband's family is from Vancouver Island in Canada, and so we often go and visit there in the summer. We didn't go this past summer because of the germs and things, but anywho, so let's see. Why are you going to Canada in June? We, of course, need a capital letter. We need an end mark. Why? Oh, what kind of an end mark would we have here? Well, I think here's our little poster about the kinds of sentences we have. And the first one we had, it was a statement. Now this one starts with the word why. Now I'm thinking it's a question. A question is a sentence that asks something. It begins with a capital letter and it ends with a question mark. There it is. So let's give ourselves a question mark because it's asking a question. Why are you going to Canada in June? All right, let's see. There are 2 more proper nouns in this sentence. Can you find them? Yeah, this one, yep, it's the name of a country. And this one is the name of a month. Very nice, second graders. So we need capital letters for the name of countries and the name of states. Nice job. All right, so I'm going to let you finish this one on your own. So remember your capital letter. Why are you going to Canada? Proper noun. Proper nouns must have capital letters. Otherwise, they wouldn't be proper, now would they? Proper noun, June. Make sure when you're making your word June, why are you going to Canada in? I'm going to write the word June over here because when you are writing the word June, you will notice that the J is twice as big as the U next to it. So that's how you know, is it a capital letter? Well, it should be twice as big as these letters that only go to that middle line. All right, so you're going to finish up number 2. Number 3, circle the word that is spelled correctly. Ooh, this word, small, follows the Lefse rule. Ooh, and we had our little Lefse party. And the Lefse rule says that if you have a word that ends with the letters L, F, or S in the English language, those letters are often doubled at the end of the word. So this word small has 2 L's. It follows the Lefse rule. This is how you spell the word small. All right. Number 4 says circle the word that needs apostrophe S. Now, apostrophe S is when something belongs to someone. So, like for example, if I was to say, Miss Taylor's pen. The pen belongs to me, it's mine. I would have an apostrophe S. So apostrophes show ownership. Something belongs to someone. Races? I don't think so. I think this one is just plural. Remember, plural means more than one. Pedro's bike. The bike belongs to Pedro. Yeah, this is the one that would need an apostrophe because the bike belongs to Pedro. Now the word is not, that does not need an apostrophe unless we were going to squish it together and make it into a contraction. Is, not, isn't. The O pops out the top. Then we could have, if we wanted to change this into a contraction, we could do it this way. Okay, isn't, is, not. Squish them together. The little O pops out the top. There it goes. All right. And the last one, number 5. Mr. Chang had dinner with a giant. Oh, interesting. Is it real or make-believe? Ooh, Mr. Chang had dinner with a giant. That sure would be fun. Has that ever happened to you? Happened to me just last night. We had a lovely dinner. Spaghetti. No, not really. Just kidding. So this one would be, it would be make-believe. And do you know another word for make-believe? Starts with an F. Yep. Another word for make-believe is fiction. You may have also said the word fake. It's also kind of make-believe. Anything that's made up or can't really happen. We don't really have giants in real life, but we definitely have them in stories, in fiction stories, and that's kind of fun, especially fairy tales. All right, that is your writing lesson for today. Second graders, you are going to finish the rest on your own. So you're going to finish number 2 on your own. Before you give yourself your little check mark here, you're going to make sure that you have your capital letters, your end marks. It makes complete sense. You've got all your proper nouns. And, oh, speaking of check marks, I gave myself a check here. Forgot to check this one. Circle the word that's spelled correctly. Small. Yep. Left's a rule. Check. Circle the word that needs an apostrophe S. Something belongs to somebody. Pedro's bike. Check. And real or make-believe, Mr. Chang had dinner with the giant. That would be make-believe. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day, scholars, and I will see you again soon. Bye.